I'm the Reverend Dr. Thompson, Akwo and Ntuba. I am the international founder of Ntuba Ministries International. Ntuba Ministries International. And I want to speak to you on God and war. God and war. And I realized that a lot of people don't know the place of God in the schemata of the happenings of the world today. And they are very confused. If you are a Jew and you practice Judaism, as some do, you rely a lot on the Pentateuch or the writings of Moses. And you will see that in the Jewish Old Testament, there was constant conflict, and apparently God seeming to be a tribal God and taking sides with the Jews and helping the Jews win lots of wars. Some of those wars God initiated as he told his people to prepare for war. Even the Bible says in the New Testament, prepare for war. And I remember a colleague, a physician, a minister, in the person of Rebecca Brown, or MD, ordained minister, international healing, deliverance, medical health evangelist, wrote the book, Prepare for War. And in there, you will see how God is using angels come down, to fight on our behalf, as God was using her to get people come out from hardcore Satanism. But as of today, there is wars and rumors of wars, and people's hearts are frightened. And the Bible said we should expect these things, but it's not the end. So those of you who think that the happenings in Ukraine is the end of the world, don't know what the Bible says. The Bible says these things will come. Perilous times will come. So I want you to know that even inside Russia, there is division as to the justification for the invasion of Ukraine. Just like inside the US, there is a division. Some people have a soft spot, and are pretending, just like Donald Trump said President Putin was savvy and all of that, and smart, Now, with the pressure now mounted on him, he's, shifting positions here and there. That is what operates in the world. Those are the leaders that you follow, and you call them the saviors, and they are saving your communities and your whatever. But I want you to know that the God of the Old Testament could be seen like a God of war, and he defends his people. And God has his people inside Russia. God has his people inside Ukraine. So what is going on today has nothing to do with what you think. It has everything to do with where do you stand. If you die today, where are you going to go to? You could die from war. You could die from eating stuff which is not healthy. You could die just from a stroke. Some of those things, you have a sudden myocardial infarction, a part of your heart dies, and then there is arrhythmias and related things, and then you go into a cardiac arrest, respiratory arrest, and before you know it, your cerebral functioning and brain organs are dead, and you're gone. So make no mistakes, the happenings of today are not new. Man has always been in constant friction and war, and the Bible says that these things will only end after Jesus comes, which means that those who don't believe in the coming of Jesus should be ready to deal with this all through the existence of man on earth. But you see, your faith, your belief in God, your practice should be able to help you cope with these adverse events and circumstances around the world. One of the things that your faith and your religion should help you to do is to be able to make sense, the essence of life, purpose, and because people look at it like we're spending billions of dollars, you know, creating weapons of mass destruction and then shipping these things, you know, from place to place. Those who are threatening others now, you know, the Russians, making it almost look like there is no superpower, because if you are that super and that strong, how come that the Russians have you where they want you to be, and they're threatening that they are going to turn this whole thing into a fourth world war, fifth world war, third world war, and people are scared, and they have a right to be scared, because, you know, if they start throwing nuclear heads and weapons into the United States and killing Americans, people will be like, why did you go to Ukraine? Well, is that your business? Well, you see, that all lives matter. The lives of Russians, the life of